Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire Let's Play, where our domain continues to grow. So, in the last episode, we were able to conquer the remainder of Pannonia, which was these three provinces up here that were held by some independent little kingdom or whatever. And so we were able to take those on at the cost of a lot of gold and prestige, 500 of each to be exact. But we did expand our influence a little bit. And unfortunately, in the last episode, we also failed our plot to liberate this province from its current owner and bring it back into our own domain. I wanted to take it from him so that I again hold all of Dalmatia for myself, and I was going to give him a new title elsewhere, just outside of this main sphere of influence of mine. And then once that failed, we're now trying to do the same thing to this guy. He's currently holding both of these provinces here, and I'd like to get this one out of his hands and give it to somebody else. Or, you know, if I can't get this back, maybe I'll keep it for myself. But this is a pretty strong province with a lot of levies, so I would like, you know, somebody a little bit more loyal than him to have it. So we're currently plotting that right now. We've got like 100 and some percent, so hopefully it goes through fairly soon. Once we're able to do that, I'd like to do the same to this guy because he also has two provinces. This one right here is actually a very good province. It has 5 potential building slots in it. So I'll probably try to remove that from him. And the other reason I want to do that is because right now his heir is actually me. That's news. In that case, I might just assassinate you. And there's actually a fairly reasonable chance that that happens. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind plotting to kill him. Can I have multiple plots happening? No. That's what I thought. But yeah, now that I'm his heir, I might just go ahead and assassinate him. Or just try to wait it out. But I am wary of somebody else becoming his heir either way. Prior to the start of this episode, this guy was actually his heir, and so there was potential for this guy to end up holding all 3 of those, and I do not want that. Don't want anybody holding more than 1. So anyways, we'll see how that plays out, but we are still waiting on this to trigger. Oh, it's only 102. I thought it was 120. The defensive pact against us is also falling apart. Yeah, there it goes. Permanently disbanded. Well, not permanently, but fully disbanded. And there's a couple 2%ers in there, but I'd have to pay them. That's not really worth it. We'll just have to wait and see if this 102% is enough to get it done. Yeah. Potentially, if he dies, I believe all of his lands are going to fall on his eldest son. Unless he has a different inheritance law within his little thing here than we do. But I'm pretty sure he can't do that. I think he has to use our kingdom's inheritance laws, which mean that this son is going to get everything. He might be easier to plot against. We'll see. He's only got 9 intrigue, whereas this guy has 17. So it might be easier to pull that off against the kid rather than him, but we'll find out. That guy's lived for a long time, so he might live for a while yet. Let's see. How much did they want for this again? 102 gold and 206. Where did I get 102 from? 206 gold and 200 piety. I can't afford to do that yet because I need to save all of my gold for these wars that we're starting. So our nephew, the younger nephew, Romulus, is now of age, and he's a decent character. I actually should have married him to the girl that we married off in the last episode, but let's find you a wife. I could also order you to take the vows, but I don't want to do that. It was actually looking like he might shape up to be a decent priest, but you know what? No, I'm thinking of my youngest son. Yeah, I think he's going to be a decent priest. He might end up asking to become a priest. He's going to become one either way, but it might be willingly. So this guy's a skilled tactician. Let's find him a wife. Is there anybody decent? Despot Sergios of Thrace. That's fairly nearby. But where's that exactly? Thrace traditionally is like here, but are you like, where in here are you? So despot kind of implies, oh, there he is. Okay, yeah, higher rank. It's basically a king under the emperor, because these guys are dukes. Well, you're not. This guy, nope. One of these guys I clicked on was a duke. He's a duke, or at least the Latin equivalent. Anyways, we're finding you a wife. So that would get us a non-aggression pact with somebody within the Byzantine Empire, but I don't think they can declare war on us anyways unless the whole of the empire does it. She is really pious. 27. She's a bit old for you, though. Let's see. Ostrogotho? She's not even an Ostrogoth. She's Gepid. Huh. Anybody? Her ambition could be a problem. She's also landed, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure she runs a temple. You're also ambitious. That could be a problem. Anything. Not really seeing much here. Anybody like really smart? She's a Dane. She's strong. That would offset his weakness. Got a genius there, but she's 37. Honestly, she's looking like a better option than most of these characters. Yeah, I should have kept that one girl that just came of age in our own court. Could have married her to him. Oh, here we go. A Vandal. Gets us non-aggression pact. Not with anybody important, but gets us non-aggression pact. She's almost double digits and everything, though, and she's only 12. Let's go ahead and arrange that betrothal. Does he lose it or do we lose it? As long as I don't lose it. Yeah, lock that in. That's a pretty good marriage lined up for you. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we're just waiting for our own sons to come of age so that we can start plotting against them. And then we're also waiting for this war in Italy to end so that we can attack them. It looks like their other two wars ended. As far as I can tell, they didn't lose any territory from it. Oh, they did. Or did they? No, they didn't. Not that I can tell anyways. Maybe the Burgundians gained some ground on them? It's possible. But overall... why do you... I just want you to up my relationship with the Emperor. Is that so hard? Oh well. Oh well, what's the war score here? I keep trying to check and I keep getting interrupted. 14% in favor of the revolt. That's less than it was before. So it looks like the Italians are turning it around. I keep calling them the Italians, but... Huh. Interesting. I thought you guys would be Goths. Oh well, were your parents Goths, maybe? He was Roman. No, okay. 3 pretty wenches throw themselves at you. Is this like an assassination attempt? I'm gonna take the piety. Just to be safe. If one of them pulls a knife on us or something, and that could be bad. Oh! An opportunity just presented itself here. This guy is trying to kill somebody, and we found out about it, so I can lock him up. And that should allow me to revoke 1 title. Or actually just execute him, really. Let's see. Let's imprison him. And then see what options we have. Okay, so he's been locked up. And a faction disbanded. Is that the only faction? No. Not at all. This guy's trying to start an independence faction. What if I throw some gold your way? No. He was trying to lower crown authority, but we just locked him up. So, he's got these two. Who's his heir currently? It's still me. Can I banish him? No. Can I execute him? No. Can revoke a title, potentially? The whole province. Let's see. That will lower his opinion of me by 60. But our imperial administration allows us to revoke duchies without objections from the aristocracy. That's as much as I can get away with, really. Let's do that at least. Or should I? I can't kill him. And it won't let me revoke a title. But do I want him to hate me? Kind of already does. I'm just going to do it. Let's revoke the title. Okay, so that gives me the title over him, basically. This one. But he still retains those two. And then I guess I'm going to go ahead and leave him in there until he dies. And gives me that land. Why are you locked up? Hang on a second. Why are you locked up? Oh, it's the same guy. He just all of a sudden put a helmet on and confused me. Okay, so I am his heir still. He's got a regent. That fooled me. He looked like this guy. Where is he? He looked like that guy when he put the helmet on. Well, that faction disbanded. We're the governor of Pannonia Superior. And he made this one his primary. Although it's showing there for some reason. Whatever. That's why his heraldry changed. Because that was his primary title now. Before it was the governorship, which is gone. So he could have gone with this, and I'm surprised he didn't, because this is the better province by far. Okay. The High Patriarch Agath, though, is that the leader of the... Yeah, okay. Good. Keep buttering him up. Good, good, good. You guys are still at war, huh? God, that civil war is just killing us right now. I guess it's okay because it's allowing us to buffer our gold a little bit. Obviously, we don't want to go to war with only like 500 when we have to spend 500 just to start it, because then we won't have any money to pay our armies, and that could really backfire. But, you know, I don't want to wait too long here. How are our children doing? 13 years old. Still not a very good character. You're looking like you probably will become a priest. Who are you trying to kill? I'm just going to ask you to stop. Oh, I can't. Alright, well, do as you please then. Nothing I can do about it. And then, who are you guys? Army of Leo. It's a peasant revolt. God, they just can't win. And they are hostile to everybody, so if I end up going to war with these guys while this army is still raised, I will probably have to fight them and deal with them myself. Do we have any more tech to spend? It doesn't look like it. And we're getting close to this, but this is actually not very impressive. Partly because we lost that. What I might end up doing is if I can gain this one for myself, maybe I'll give this away, even though that is part of Dalmatia. And this is Pannonia, because this is significantly stronger. Or I could just give it to somebody who's very loyal, keep Dalmatia for myself, and keep building up our various things here, which, you know, I probably should do anyways. Yeah, some of these are fairly weak. Definitely need to improve them. This one especially, because this is the only mountain one in the area. The only mountain province, and so that is like our best line of defense for our capital. Definitely want to have a lot of troops there. That way I can raise them and it's, you know, they're ready to go right there. I don't need to march anybody to it. Marching somebody to it is going to take a long time because of the terrain, but having them ready to go in a defensive stance, they should be able to hold pretty well. Let's see. What's the easiest way to get rid of you? If I throw him in here, that might kill him off a little bit more quickly. Let's do that. And that should pretty much prevent him from any sort of plot. Hey, I see you there. You better not be attacking my stuff. It looked like they were setting up a siege for a second, but they decided to move back on and attack their real enemies. Another learned Jewish man. 22 treasury skill, which is the same as the first guy we got. So I actually have a couple of Jewish refugees, all hovering around 20. None of them particularly like me, though, which is a shame. Can I throw some gold your way? Yeah, let's get that into the green. There we go. What about you? 15 for another 30. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Keep my council nice and loyal. So yeah, they did set up a brief siege there, but they were chased off. Did that revolt end? It looks like it might have, actually. Yeah, it did. So now they're just dealing with the peasant revolt. So let's let them win a few battles here, and then we'll go ahead and begin our attack. And in fact, we could do it now. I'm just a little bit wary about where our gold's at. Plus, they have their army right here, and I'd prefer it a little bit further away because that gives us time to gather our forces. If they're right on top of us, they could, you know, potentially intercept a few of the smaller armies and cause problems for us. But it looks like they're far enough away now. So, we've got 607 gold. I think we're ready to do this. Okay, so if we declare war, and again, we're cutting it kind of close with the gold there. We'll have to be pretty decisive on this one. But as long as we are, we shouldn't need any more than that. Actually, that's cutting it real close because we have to spend money to raise the Legion, don't we? I can always take out a loan if I have to, though. Yeah, I can always take out a loan. I'm going to do it. I don't want to wait too long here, because if they end up in another war, then things just continue to snowball out of our control. So, Reconquest of Ananaria, that's basically everything up here. Let's put that through. And immediately they spawn some armies. Luckily I was paused so that I can immediately spawn some of my own. And so we have 63 gold to wage this war with. Let's march everybody here. And I'm going to need to see where that army of theirs goes. Where are you guys headed? It doesn't look like any of them are moving other than this one, and it's moving away. There was 500 men here, but I don't know what happened to them. Oh, they got on a boat. It's a bit of an issue. Yeah, that could be a problem, actually. Okay. He's calling in allies. I can as well. So let's do that. Call in the Angles. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to set up some sort of naval assault. So you know what? Stay there. They are going to come help us. Okay. Let's keep merging you guys together. I need one large force here and then another large force defending the capital from this naval assault they're setting up. Okay, you're headed there. Once you're done getting there, shift that way, and that should make them rethink it. And we might be able to just trap that force out at sea. They do have a lot of boats, though. So I'm wondering if they're going to basically just assault our entire coastline here. But the less they defend their own territory, the more opportunity they're going to open up for our allies to come in and cause problems for them. So there is that at least. Okay, so what have they done? They're trying to land here now. There's a lot going on. I don't mean to keep pausing, but I'm trying to keep track of everything, and I've got a microphone in my face. Go ahead and merge. That's a pretty small force you got there. Let's see. Let's recombine you. We are losing money. We are going to need to factor that in. Is it really only 20 men? There's a lot of troops down there, so that could be an issue. Let's take you guys, march you that way, and I'm going to have you stay down here. Maybe don't go into the mountains. That could be a problem. You know what? Do what you have to do. But yeah, I want the larger force marching on Italy. What are they trying to offer me right now? Arranged marriage? Who is this? Just some woman in my court? To who is this? One of his younger sons. You want to marry him to a 38-year-old. What claim does she have? Okay. I don't even recognize her. I don't recognize her parents. I'm just going to accept it, and maybe he'll like me a little bit more for doing it. Okay, back to war. Let's have you three merge. Try to link up with that army there, I guess. And let's get you here to prevent that siege from going through. But yeah, we need to get on the offensive. We can't just be sitting around letting them attack us. That's under siege. That she's left my court, and that's under siege. Okay. They're trying to escape. 2nd of August, 16th of August. So they are going to beat you there. If you move here, that should force them to rethink that. And we've caught their main army up in the north. Oh, no, they are already there. Wow. We'll continue to pursue, I guess. Where are those angles at? Alright, we caught the smaller force. Oh, wow, they just dropped in a whole hell of a lot of troops right in the capital, no less. So after we defeat that army in the north, we're going to have to march south and attack them. I didn't realize they had so many men. Okay. You need to keep moving. You need to keep moving. And you need to head back this way. Let's see. 4th of September, 6th of September. So we will beat them and get out of there in time. Then we'll link up our whole force and attack this larger force down here. Hopefully defeat that one. But we need to preferably do it before they can meet up with their smaller ones. So yeah, we got to fight these guys here now. And then we can defeat these guys piecemeal rather than fighting a whole mass of, what, like almost 6,000 troops? Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Whoever this eparch is does not like us very much, thanks to you. Because I think that's the second time that's happened. Oh no, they're going to be able to join us. And of course this guy's leading the right flank. So they made it, but not before their morale took a serious hit. So I think we've still got this one. Yeah. Those reinforcements did help them, but their left flank just collapsed. Their right flank's going to fall pretty soon. All of our flanks look pretty solid. Our center is actually doing the worst. Come on, get them. We almost got them. They're on the ropes. Oh, don't let them join too. Alright, there we go. Pause. They are no longer trying to jump in. You need to continue wiping out that main army. They had a lot more men than I thought they did. I didn't think they had access to so many troops. That could have been real bad for us. Luckily, the Legion bailed us out, but even still, the fact that they split their forces up and allowed us to attack them individually is what ultimately saved us, or will end up saving us. We're not quite there yet. Almost there. Come on. Collapse that flank. They only have a left flank. Okay, they're defeated. They're also fleeing, so let's go after them once more. It looks like the Angles have arrived, and they're going to start doing some sieging for us. That should accumulate us some more war score. I'll have to remember to throw that guy some gold or something as a reward. And we still need to deal with this army over here, so we can't forget about that. Our center is not doing well. And they keep trying to jump in too. We'll have to be very wary of that. Every time we start a fight with that larger force, they try to capitalize on it and get in there. And then every time the larger force loses, they run off and do something else. But luckily, that's preventing them from succeeding in these sieges. They're a little bit too easily distracted. I need to check in on our factions as well. So, Lower Crown Authority is disbanded. Okay. That is gaining a lot of traction, which is concerning. As is this one. Not any more than it did before, though, I guess. Okay, we're at 34 war score, and I imagine that will continue to grow as our friend there grabs some territory in our name. But we need to focus on these armies first, because we can't let them besiege our territory. And then once we've done that, we can get on the offensive and start, you know, accumulating some real war score. Oh, look who just died. Did you have an heir? We'll have to see who that ended up falling to. Okay, so it fell to his daughter. Can I just revoke your title? No. No, I can't. Let's see. I might be able to incite her into a revolt, though, so let's keep an eye on that. Because if we get her to revolt, I can just revoke her title and then kick her out. So that's one way to potentially deal with her. But obviously we don't want to revolt in the middle of this war. So we'll have to do that at another time. What is taking you so long over there? Well, we need them to take something, because if we're not holding land in Italy, we're going to start slowly bleeding off war score. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to keep marching back and forth and dealing with this for the time being. We need commanders, though. This is terrible. Alright, so Rufinus over there and Maximus over there. Maximus, I might give you some land. Rufinus, I might give you some land as well. Let's find you a wife. Faustina. You guys aren't like related or anything, right? You're lowborn. Then Rufinus, I'm going to marry you into her house. How about that? No. Is unimportant? You're unimportant. Oh, you're part of the Legion. Okay, I don't think I can really do much with you then, unfortunately. Alright. We'll just leave it be then. And these guys, it looks like they're going to go after the Angles. Hopefully the Angles can handle them. It looks like they can. They have the numbers, but troop quality might be different. We're basically like running more or less the same army compositions as our enemies, but I don't know what they're running. It might be less cavalry, more infantry. It might be just really bad quality overall. I don't quite know. But it looks like they're avoiding him, so maybe they weren't going after him. I have no idea. They appear to have just given up on attacking my lands, though, which is great. So then we can just cross the border and start assaulting whatever is nearest to us. Come on, just end already. Alright. We're... Oh, that really saved us. We were getting really low on gold. Alright, did this guy die? He died. Okay. So, I gain his titles because he passed. Nice. So, you actually got us some relationship with the Emperor. Perfect. And... didn't you have a bunch more children? I feel like you had a bunch of daughters. There's the guy we just married to her. You have a husband. You're married to her. Oh, you're 62. Wow. Oh, but you were adopted. That's right. That is right. Yeah, I feel like he had more children. I don't know. Alright, well, good. More relationship with the Emperor is never a bad thing. Eventually he will become our enemy as we try to unite the proper Roman Empire under our rule, but for now we're just focusing on the West, and so the closer we are to him, the better. Are you guys just gonna sit there? Like, what's taking you so long? They're working on this one now, okay. And that other army just disappeared. Are they facing another rebellion? Yeah, they are. Oh no! Poor Maximus! Didn't we marry him to somebody young? I guess not. Alright, yeah, I thought I married him to somebody... I thought I married him to that one girl who had like 19 intrigue. I guess I didn't, though. Well, he died. That's a shame. He was so young. Right. So, I'll have to go through. And Romulus, we've already betrothed you to her. Oh, wait. Wrong Maximus. Okay. Yeah. So we did marry a Maximus to Cassia, just not the Maximus I was thinking of. I should probably check on my commanders, too. I don't know how many... Oh, yeah, we don't have very many. You can be one. I just don't want you my Magister Militum, because that could be a problem. You can be one. Romulus, sure. My other nephew. And not the bishop. Also not you. You're currently managing my treasury. We got a guy named Julius Caesar. Yeah, why not? Okay. And then as soon as this fight's over, we'll have to revisit who's actually commanding this force. Hopefully this is the end of that army, though. That would be fantastic. Okay, it is. So we need a new commander on the left flank. I'm going to let Remus command that, and I'm going to put this guy in the center, because he is pretty damn good. And then let's march across the border and start taking territory. And I should probably check in. You guys close? 15, yeah, pretty close. I mean, we'll get notified when they come of age, but I don't want to be surprised by it. Those are fairly large garrisons. I should have looked at this a little bit more closely. And attacked where they were pulling men from. Like here, we could get through pretty fast. Basically all of his lands. So maybe I should just march up there, because this is going to go fairly slowly. Yeah, march up to here. That's also where he's going to be doing a lot of his recruiting from. Because that is his after all. Nice. It'll help us replenish some of these lost forces. Also, this is going to serve as a nice little choke point. And then from there we can jump across to here and besiege this. And that's their capital, so that should speed things along quite nicely. Cool. More relationship with the High Patriarch. We got sieges happening. Ooh, you're trying to assassinate him, huh? I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to help you, at least not yet. Because I would like to revoke some of his titles first. What's under siege? Who's besieging what? It said one of my things was under siege, but are they referring to this? I think they're referring to that. I don't care about that. We will lose war score if they take it back, but it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to assault this real quick, though. Okay, and let's see. Oh, he's got camp fever. Uh-oh, we better not be facing diseases here. Can I swap him out real quick? If he's suffering from a disease, I do not want him spreading it to the rest of my army. So let's put him there and... Whoops. Okay. My bad. I'll put Romulus there. We'll let the brothers Romulus and Remus lead this force with that other guy. And I could assault these two, but I'm wary about expending all of my men on moderately insignificant sieges. So let's just kind of wait for this one patiently, and then we'll go after this next. And I guess we'll just take all three of these, and we'll see where that leaves us. But taking their capital should give us a pretty good amount, I would think anyways. And then how much is this going to have? 300? 330 it looks like. I wish they would go kind of mop up some of these smaller forces. If you want to improve your skill at diplomacy, you need to become a confident public speaker. Swaying the hearts and minds of men with simple words is not an easy thing, but you have started practicing in front of a mirror. Things can only improve. You talking to me? We get a taxi driver reference. Okay. 330. Do I want to just assault that and get it over with? No, it's moving pretty quick. Camp fever. Ah, crap. We don't seem to be taking... Oh, no. That was the younger nephew, though. The older one is scarred. Hopefully he's not leprous, though. His betrothed is still in prison. That's a real shame. If she never gets out of prison, then I'm probably gonna marry him to the person that his brother was betrothed to. Damn, leprosy, huh? I didn't know you were a leper, man. When did that happen? Now I'm kind of worried. Is that like a thing in that part of the family? No, you're not gonna do that. Congratulations, you just got yourself revoked. He's going to rebel. Whatever. That just means I can imprison him and then take that away from him. Okay. Right, so was it her? Yeah, it was her. Maybe I should just line that up. She is pretty good. Let's see. Let's arrange a marriage between her and... I think I have to cancel this one first. I'm never going to remember that name, though. Let me write it down real quick. Alright, I wrote it down so I won't forget it. But we'll need to check in later. She is a much better character than his betrothed. But I'm not concerned about stats as much as I'm concerned about traits. And she is a genius, but so is the other one. So we wouldn't be losing out on that. I like that she was Romano-British, but the other one's Vandal, so it's not... I mean, that is full barbarian, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Who is she locked up by? Can I pay her ransom? Break betrothal? I guess if I have to, I'll do that. Let's wait until the war's over before we make any decisions. 70%. And then we'll need to come crush you. And then I can give that to somebody more loyal, who's not going to try to usurp titles, whatnot. Come on. Come on, come on. Almost done. Actually, hold on. I can call up quite a few more men here. You guys march to here, join up, and then attack that force. And we'll see if it's enough. It looked like it was enough. Perfect. He's like a nobody, though. Okay, there's that. We're at 75%. Let's march to their capital. Can I not get there? Oh, I have to go by boat. Fight him then. I don't know if it's worth trying to besiege that. Let's see. Ooh, are we not going to have enough men? I thought we had enough. No, it didn't give me all of it. Damn. 344. That's not going to do it. March back and fight this guy real quick, since you're not besieging anything important. And then... Has he cleared this out? More or less. You guys can actually start besieging that for me. What are you trying to do? Oh, now you're running. It's going to be too late. Hopefully. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Well, we'll catch him eventually. And it looks like you have just enough to besiege that. You need to keep running after them. Oh, crap. Where did you get that many men? Well, at least my allies are with me. Can you beat them? Like, in terms of quality. Alright, so... Our first son is of age. Prince Antonius of Dalmatia. Wait, no, who are you? Yeah, our first son. Why did I not remember that he was named Antonius? He's a scholarly theologian. Okay, so he probably should be a priest anyways. I can't actually order him to take the vows, though. So what I need to do is try to kidnap him or something. Can I just lock him up? It's going to cost me big time. But it might be worth it. It might be worth sacrificing Julius the Holy. And everybody's opinion of him to make sure that this happens. Because it doesn't look like our kidnap chance is very high. And then this kid is 14, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer. But I need him in my prison if we're going to attempt what we're going to attempt. You should march with them. Whoops. I'm going to join them together. And unfortunately, we're going to have to put a pin in that. I should have waited. Because he wouldn't have been successful right away, so I would have had time. Come on, get there. Alright, you two, merge. And then don't let them take that back. Do not let them take that back. How long is this going to take them? Not too much longer, unfortunately. And because they're a smaller force, we are going to have a very hard time catching them. Good job. Alright, we got this army. Let's see. Where else does he have land that I can attack? I'd prefer to attack where he's raising troops from. That's held mostly by our ally. They did take part of it back. But yeah, wherever he is landed is where I want to be hitting. Because that's where we're going to be able to take land much more quickly. Oh, that almost did it for us. Let's actually just continue pursuing this army. I think one more victory over them will be enough to do it. And then we can march back and attack this little guy here. I didn't think that would get us so much war score, but I guess we did just crush a large part of their forces. We'll have to maybe go deal with that as well. 98, so that didn't get us anything. Let's... God, so many pop-ups. Hold on. Oh, great. Are they gonna rise up against me? No. Okay. So the burghers of Spalatum demand that the city law be set higher than the canonical laws, but the bishops protest, declaring that the law of the church should supersede the laws of the city. I agree with the burghers. Let's see. Minus 40. Minus 14. I feel like this gives me more power, so I'm going to do that. Come on. What's taking you so long? There we go. Okay. Now go deal with them, please. I have 9? How do I have so much in my domain? Oh, because of this. Right. I need to give that away. Although I might not give that one away. That's a really good province. Okay. Let's try it. See what happens. If he rises up in rebellion, we could be absolutely screwed. Victory. My vassals were completely fooled by the fabricated evidence. I am now free to act against him. Well, we're going to revoke a title. Let's see. He's going to rise up no matter what I do. So let's put a pin in that. And we'll have to deal with it shortly here. We succeeded with that plot. Okay, next plot. This is taking care of itself. Let's plot against our son, which sounds like a terrible thing to do, but we're just trying to relieve him of the burdens of rulership. Let's see. I can't just lock him up. We're going to try to kidnap him. And we need to bring people in on that. I don't know how much luck we're going to have doing that, though. Oh, actually, with a few bribes here and there, we can bring them up considerably. So, yes. And then join on in, and then with you. Throw her a gift as well. Got to be careful. We are spending through a lot of our treasury there. Damn it. Send a gift, 15. Hopefully this war's over soon and we can disband a lot of these troops. Maximus would join into... Oh, man. Cassia. But I am broke. We'll have to keep a really close eye on that. But for 17, I kind of need her in. Okay. You. I need you defeating that army and ending this war. Nope. I need you going that way. Defeat here. Ah, crap. Well, we'll deal with it eventually. I might just have to assault something really fast. I think any victory at this point will get us enough. In fact, I'm wondering... Well, fine, you're here now. You're going to join. Okay. As soon as you're able to, assault this. And we'll see if that gives us enough. I think it will. Oh boy. Assault that now. Victory. Okay, there's our 100%. Offer peace. Enforce demands, yes. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We've usurped that title. That war's over. We just gained a bunch of land. And luckily that brought us out of the negative. Now we need to go deal with these guys. The issue is... Monthly income is... No, it's negative. Oh. So what I could do is disband this force. And then re-raise it. But... smaller. I'm going to do that. Because either way I have to march them back. This is my territory, so I should be able to disband them with... No, it won't give me all of them. Okay. Then I'm just going to have to march them and accept that we're going to be in a little bit of a deficit here. So go on. Yeah, that's unfortunate that we won't get all of them back. Especially because we're in our own territory. A bunch of people joining a defensive pact against me. Hopefully I haven't waited too long on this. Let's see. Can I still revoke your title? No. Okay. That's the one I want. I'm going to put it through. He's going to rebel, but we have our army up. So I'm probably just going to take out a loan here. More defensive pact. Come on, give me a break. Yeah. So he... Oh, wow. He took a lot with him. Oh, goddamn. Whoa. Holy shit. How did he bring that much with him? I should have locked him up first. Let's see. Crap. Okay, yeah, I should have locked him up first. I think that's why everybody else was able to join him. Let's see. I'm going to need to go to Intrigue here and take out a loan. And then we need to deal with them first. But I need to basically defeat these armies piecemeal. I can't let them all gather up. More defensive pact. God damn it. Oh, man. So many people rising up against us. That's not going to help us at all. Are allies still here? All wars. No, they're not here anymore. So hopefully they can come back and help us out with this. Alright, so we are out of time. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and we're going to figure this whole mess out in the next episode. But goddamn if that didn't go completely sideways. Right after we took this, too. And so many of these lords just, like, will not help me. Like, he's got a decent amount of troops. A few of them have a pretty decent amount, but they're just not going to contribute. So, we're in a tough spot here. I need to fight as many small battles as I can. So, if I can, for example, I might have to attack this first, honestly, because I don't think I'll be able to intercept any of these before they join each other. And so if I can at least prevent this group from amassing, we might be alright. That's about 1,000. That's just under 1,500, so that's like 2,500 right there. And then that's another 15, so about 4,000. We still outnumber them if we can prevent this group from getting involved. So let's ensure that instead. Let's attack these guys here. We'll let them join up into a fairly large army. By then, hopefully our allies are there and we can go with our 6,000 plus their 2,000 and deal with this. But that is not at all what I was hoping for. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.